Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. So today, year for mathematics, the topic will be perimeter. So what is our lesson objective? Our lesson objective is we're going to find unknown length, breadth, or side from the given perimeter. So in this lesson, you should know your perimeter of a square, perimeter of a rectangle. So let's recap back what we did in the last few lessons. So what is perimeter? Perimeter is the total distance around the outside of a shape. So perimeter of a rectangle is length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. For a square, perimeter is s plus s plus s plus s, or 4 times s. Example 1. Find the side of the square below where its perimeter is 20 meter. So perimeter is 20 meter. So step number 1, for a square, write the formula for perimeter. So square is s plus s plus s plus s, or 4 times s. In this lesson, we will take 4 times s because it is much easier for us to solve the question. So write down perimeter is equal to 4 times s. And then we know here perimeter is 20 meter. So step number 2, to find sides, perimeter divided by 4. So in order to find the sides, we have to divide it by 4. Why do we divide it by 4? If we look here, 4 times. In order to move 4 times to the other side, we must do the opposite way. So opposite of times is actually division. They are opposite of each other. So since this is 4 times, we want to move it here. We have to write it down as divided by 4. So we have here s is equal to 20 meter divided by 4. Remember, s is sides. Step 3. Solve the operation. In order to do this, we need to show the working. So 20 divided by 4. So we list out the multiples of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So do we have any 20 in the multiples of 4? Yes. It is the fifth one, the fifth multiple. So 20 minus 20, it is 0, 0. So my final answer is 5 meter. So the sides here is 5 meter. We want to double check. Okay, let's double check. Remember, the formula to find perimeter is 4 times s. So since s is 5, so we're going to do the equation here. 4 times 5, it is equal to 20, which means that the sides is 5 meter. So this is correct. Next example, example number 2. Find the length of the rectangle below where its perimeter is 36 meter, breadth is 3 meter. So this example is we're going to concentrate on a rectangle. So we know that the perimeter is 36 meter. So step number 1, for a rectangle, write the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. So rectangle is length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. So since this is the perimeter, I'm going to write it down. Length plus breadth plus length plus breadth is equal to 36 meter. Next step, write the known numbers. So what is the known numbers here? We know that the breadth from the question, breadth is 3 meter. So I'm going to write this b, or breadth, equal to 3 meter. So length plus 3 plus length plus 3 equal 36 meter. Step 3, add the known numbers. So the known numbers for this side is 3 plus 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. L plus L plus 6 equal to 36 meter. So L plus L, we can actually add them together. So if you see here, how many L's are there altogether? Altogether here, there are 2L. So I'm going to write this down. 2L plus 6 is equal to 36 meter. Now, We want to get rid of the plus 6 in this side to find the length. So I will move this plus 6 to the other side. Remember, when we want to move something to the other side, it is always the opposite. So what is the opposite of plus? The opposite of plus is minus. So I'm going to write it here, minus. So minus 6. So we're going to solve this part. 36 minus 6, what is the answer? 6 minus 6 is 0. And then 3 minus 0 is 3. So 2L is equal to 30 meter. Now, 2L, we can also write it down as 2 times L. So again, we want to find a length only. So 2 times, we move to the other side. So what is the opposite of times? The opposite of times is divide. So we're going to divide that. So divide by 2. So your step number 4, we need to divide this by 2. 30 divided by 2. So I will show the working here. So 3 divided by 2, is there any 3 here? No. So we should use 2. So 2 is the first multiple. And then 3 minus 2, it is 1. And then I'm going to bring down 0. So I have here 10. So 10 is the fifth multiple. So I will write down at the top as digit 5. So 10 minus 10, it is 0. So I have here my total length is 15 meter. So let's check if the length is really 15 meter. So I'm gonna write it down. So I have here perimeter L plus B plus L plus B. So we have here L is 15 plus 3 plus 15 plus 3. I will show the working. So 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3, the answer is 16. So plus 1 at the top, regroup, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. So my answer is 36 meter. So 36 meter is the same as the question given here. So which means this is the correct answer. So length is 15 meter.